Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Aska Akinyi. Guys, welcome to Talk to Me Mama Show. And today, guys, I am bringing you the show in the kitchen. Remember, I told you that this show is not gonna be ati mali pamoja tu ama nini. Nah. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Hey, when nayo pia si mchezo. So guys, I am bringing you this show from the kitchen and we have our amazing guests. So thank you so much for coming to this show. Let my amazing guest introduce herself and then baadaye I will add more. Baby girl, introduce yourself.
Hi girls, I'm Selfa Ayotu. Welcome to Aska's channel.
Oh,
Please subscribe to the channel.
Thank you guys. So guys, today I will be interviewing my guest here. Yeah, I want to know some things about her. And guys, so sorry, as you can see, we have one of the littlest guests in the show, guys. So what is just happening is we want to prepare supper as we continue with our interview. And what just happened, this baby girl has just refused to sleep. So I'm going to interview my nanny. This is my nanny. We've not stayed for a very long time now. It's 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah, it is now 2 months and so far so good. I can't complain. Maybe we might brush about it in the show. I don't know. She doesn't know about it, but guys, so let me just introduce to you what we are going to cook. Guys, we are going to cook as we are going to talk. So today it's just an idea of what you can cook at night or maybe at lunchtime, but since it's dinner, this is what we are going to prepare as we speak. So guys, this is what we are going to use. We have our potatoes here. We have cabbage. We have 3 tomatoes. We have just 1 Royco cube. We have 2 onions. We have 4 eggs. We have milk. We have margarine. We have our salt. These are the ingredients, guys, we're going to use. And what we are just going to do, I'm just going to brush to you what we are going to make for dinner. So we are going to boil these potatoes. We are actually making mashed potatoes with eggs and cabbage. Mashed potatoes with eggs and cabbage. So for mashed potatoes, we are going to use waru potatoes. We are going to use this margarine. We are going to use milk. We are going to use salt. And we are going to use onions only for mashed potatoes. And then for eggs, we are going to use onions and nyanyas. Then for cabbage, we are going to use kitungu, definitely nyanya, and the Royco cube. So guys, let's go straight to it. Yay! So guys, we are just going to boil. We are going to boil viazi. And we are going to boil it with salt. Yes! So, Sally, how are you?
I'm fine.
Now we are back to the show, guys. As everything is, we are waiting to do everything. We are just going with our interview. So, Mama, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. How has life been?
How was life been?
Like
since I was born or
like let me see. Like the last 1 year.
last 1 year I was out of school after doing my form 4. So it was not easy. As in kukaa na wazae nyumbani, it was difficult for me.
Kukaa na wazae nyumbani. As in wazae, how are parents behaving? As in ukikaa nao karibu and they're not doing anything.
You know, for me, I have been raised up with stepmom. So such kind of life you can understand.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So, it was not easy.
I know.
And last girl. So you see, others are outside there struggling with life, searching for something so that they can bring to support parents. And yet you are there, you have done your form 4 exams, nothing you can do. So I was taken like a maid.
Oh, so
Everything's there, no support. As in, msichanas, you can understand, you need to buy
you need to buy your own
all
things,
things,
personal
you have your
belongings.
needs,
Yeah.
but no one to support
No
you.
one to support you. So that is how you ended up looking for a job, so that you can also support yourself and support your parents. Wow, that is so nice. Hmm. Yeah, I think from polygamous family there are those challenges. They're there, and sometimes you might feel like, okay, I think it's just sometimes we might feel like it's draining us and all that, but it's life. We have to understand. Yeah, because it's also not easy. It's also not easy for step parents to stay with stepchildren. You understand that, right? Yeah, and it's also not easy for stepchildren to stay with step parents. So it's a world where we just need to understand each other, guys. So what I just want to interview, yeah, that's a brief thing about her. Yeah, this show just made me know that. So let me ask you, how old are you? Starting to interview and 18. Oh God!
I'm 20 years.
Oh, she's 20 years. I remember the time I was 20, nilikuwa najita bamba 20. Oh. Zilikuwa zile time za kununua credit and all that. These days I don't even remember kununua credit ni nini. Because people buy credit from M-Pesa. So she's bamba 20, you know. You feel good. You feel like wewe ni bamba. So mama, have you ever been to a relationship?
I've ended this year.
You started this year. So you've never been to any kind of relationship?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So how are we going to know the good, the bad, the worst, and all that? So, okay, let me just ask you. So in this relationship that you're in, it's a new relationship, it's a bloom and all that. What are the good things maybe you've experienced in a relationship, being 20 and you're in a relationship?
The guy is caring.
The guy is caring.
He's supporting.
Like, if we say caring, in what way? Communication.
Communication, yeah. He's doing the best. How can I say? Like supporting. You remember the last few days I was sick?
Yeah.
He's the one who took me
to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I sensed it. I suspected. So that's amazing. That's so thoughtful of him. As in, he is somebody when he is a shoulder to lean. Maybe when you're down, this person can come up for you.
And also, he promised me that if I be a good girl, he might take me to the school.
Wow.
So it's upon me.
Guys, so let me just tell you, this is a first relationship and there's hope. There's hope. This is someone, let me tell you, if you find someone who, when you're really, really sick, they can take good care of you, I think that is the best thing. That is the first top-notch thing you can look in a relationship, because I know it's her interview, but I'll add to that interview. I remember when I was meeting my husband, I remember I was very, very sick. I had pleurisy. So I was very, very sick, and we are new in a relationship, we are girlfriend and boyfriend. Then I had this coughing, and I was removing some things from my chest. But this guy was cool. This guy was taking me to the hospital. This guy was remorseful. This guy was caring when I was in the hospital. So to me, I thought, okay, this was the time for him to run away, but hakutoroka. So those are the things you need to look like in a relationship, like when you're down, like when you're sick, how will this person handle you? Because most of the time people get sick and then wanatoroka, sindio? Like, you won't understand because this is your first relationship, this is your first love, and it's like, oh my God. I feel it. So you feel good.
Yeah,
What
I
about
feel
the?
proud.
You feel nice. Oh my God. What's the name of your? Can you share the name?
Yeah, I can share it.
I am telling you guys, when love is sweet, you will just spill everything out. My guest here is ready to share the name. As in, this man is really, really good. So, tell us his name.
He's Investor Juma.
Sylvester Juma. Sylvester Juma, thank you so much for making my little sister here happy and excited about love, because it's the first time. You need to feel good. You need to feel loved. As in, there is nothing sweet like feeling good and feeling loved. It is just amazing. And Sylvester, again, thank you so much, because this girl, I can see furaha yenye iko kwa sura yake inafanya hata yeye anapea watoto wangu furaha. Kumbe ni mtu ako nyuma ya hii maneno. So guys, if we don't talk much, kama tujaendelea na kuongea maneno mingi, let me just go straight to cutting my ingredients as we are continuing with what we were just doing. So mama, what is that bad thing that maybe you've seen in Sylvester's life, that what is that a bad thing? You've told us about the good things about him. Hakuna ubaya.
Penye furaha.
Hapakosi ubaya, definitely.
Short-tempered.
He's short-tempered.
As in, if you tell him something that is, how can I bring it?
He will really react.
If you tell him something that is going to hurt him, he will really react. And in reaction, he will only switch off the phone. Yes.
Okay, what is that bad thing that you ever told him, and can you just share with us that one bad thing that you once told him na akashut down ama kazima simu and all that?
Okay, I called him and he won't receive my phone. So my thoughts, and it was night time.
Guys, did you hear that?
My thoughts. I think he had been someone else, but in real sense,
He didn't.
Was my thoughts.
Yeah, so sometimes, we ladies, if you love, I think the effect of that is, if you love someone so much, you're so jealous about them. What just happened is the atom of jealousy, guys. So you find yourself loving someone so deeply that you just want them all by yourself. You just want them that the time you call them, they be available for you. So Sally here felt like, you know what, I am calling this sweetheart of mine and it's night time and this person is not picking the call. So this overthinking thing, the judgment thing just comes to her head and she be like, you know what, this man akona mwanamke mwingine penye yako. That is why her pick simu zangu. And Sally, let me tell you, sometimes it's not that way. I think it's the act of jealousy that makes us feel that, and the moment you start overthinking, you're going to lose it, because not every time. Sometimes mtu amekosa kushika simu, maybe alisahau kuweka kutoa silent ama anaoga ama there is something anafanya. So I think that also helps so many relationships. Let's stop overthinking. One main thing that spoils people's peace of mind is overthinking. So it's good to think, but don't overthink. So that is one scenario that Selfa feels like, yani, this is the kind of a man mwenye ukimwambia something yenye hajafanya ana get so mad because ana feel like you don't trust me ama kitu kama hiyo, right? Yeah, so do you see yourself changing about that overthinking? You want to change
about it? I don't
it.
want to lose him because he's a kind of a person who can.
Oh my God. Look at that. He's a kind of a person where Selfa feels, you feel safe with him. Yeah, she feels safe with him. So guys, we are so happy. There is still love out here. So many people be like, there's no love here. So I just want Selfa to tell us, what is that good thing that she's doing right to this relationship that is making it so sweet and it's making it work? What is that good thing? What is that thing that
To you,
to you?
only understanding a person.
Mhm.
After understanding a person, we will go on.
You just go on. You just understand them.
Yeah, understanding is the best key.
That is all you. Yeah, just understanding them and it's making your life this easy. Your life left to be this simple and sweet.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys, have you just heard that? Only understanding this person is just making Selfa's life. Yani unasikianga the peace of mind that surpasses human understanding is in this lady. And what is that that you feel like this man understands in you that is making you preserve him, mama, stay with him?
What?
What is this aspect that is making you to feel like, you know what, this man, I'm just going to hold on to him?
I don't know if he understands me, I don't know.
Mm.
But for me, I understand him. But what makes me hold on this man, although we haven't gone for long, almost 6 months.
6 months is long. Ah. There's no problem in 6 months.
You know, I can understand his feelings. When he's sad, I can tell this man is not good. When he reacts, he overreacts. I calm down.
You calm down. So let me just ask you, these things, you know, we see loyalty tests with you so many times. So if you see those loyalty tests, hizi vitu zenye zinaran kwa kichwa, hizi vitu zishairan kwa kichwa yako, like, oh my god, this man, can this man cheat? If this man cheats, then what will happen? What is my plan B? Have you ever had a plan B when things go?
For now, I don't have plan B.
You don't have plan B. As in, if I say plan B, I don't mean maybe another man. Like today, let me tell you. If today something happened, you love this boyfriend of yours, right? Yes. And God forbid something happens. You know, you need to put your heart in a way that it is open for anything. Yes, I wouldn't want to lose this person, but in case something happens, you know, when you hold on something, when you hold on to something, it's when you feel like, okay, hii kitu nikimiss, I can even commit suicide. My life cannot go ahead. Suicide umesema no way, no way. Bado nataka kukula ugali.
I can't destroy my life.
Sylvester, let me tell you the truth. Selfa cannot destroy her life for nonsense. I love that part. Selfa respects you, Selfa loves you, but in case you need to put your heart so open so that in case anything happens, you be like, okay, in case anything happens, what will happen to me? I will still continue with my plans. I will still continue with my education. This is how I want my life to be. This is how I'm arranging my life. This is blah, blah, blah. So, always have, they always say that God comes in when you don't have a plan B, but your peace of mind and your conscience always wants you to have a plan B. Plan B doesn't mean that anyone mwenye anakusaidia in that thing, but plan B in your mind, in your state of mind, in case of anything. I'll still move on with my life. I'll still concentrate with my education. I'll still do what, and all those things that you ever wanted to do, right?
Okay, with me, I always tell myself, if I meet this guy, I was going on with my life.
Yeah.
And it was not the way it is now, but I was going on. So I can't ruin my life because of somebody whom I don't know. How many guys have he met before?
Guys, did you just hear that?
Okay.
Before you meet someone, you already hate your life. Mama.
Okay, to me, he might be my first boyfriend, but
to him, you might be maybe even the 10th girlfriend. So girls, Don't just spoil your life. Imagine this is coming from a 20-year-old girl. Before I met you, I had my life. So let no one lie to you that now your life will end in case of anything. We ain't praying for any breakup here. We ain't praying for anything. We want to make our society a better place to be. So that is it. So, Selfa,
Yeah.
what can you tell ladies of your brackets?
Okay, I can advise you
Mama?
that even if you are heartbroken or you are left, don't be hurt. Don't get hurt so much that someone has left my life in my life, so I can't move on. Just remember, before you met this guy, he was living, he was drinking, he was eating. So don't be so heartbroken because somebody has moved on. You just move on with your life. And the most thing that I can help you, love God first.
Oh.
Pray. Even if you are in a relationship, pray for that man.
Pray for that man. Guys, did you just hear that? Baby girl, what is the worst thing that has ever happened to your life?
First thing that has ever happened to my life.
Mm.
When separation between my mom and my dad. That was my worst thing that has happened in my life. And I was like around 7 years, you know.
So you felt like
I
it
felt
really
bad.
ruined your life or what?
I felt lonely, you know. You like being with your parents in good moods, but from nowhere,
Things just
things
happen.
turns. So
You wouldn't want the same thing to happen to your family.
I pray, and I know God. You are going to answer my prayer.
Wow. So you felt like your parents' separation really messed up. It was the worst thing that ever happened
It
to you,
was
and
the
you were
worst
7 years
thing.
old.
Yeah.
You still remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened. So I continue living with my dad before.
Before your other mom came in.
My mom was the last one.
Oh, oh, oh.
So before going to another mom, I lived like 2 years with my dad.
Just with your dad.
After that, my dad developed some sickness. So it was so sad. So sad. But it's just talk for another day.
So Celine is not comfortable. That was the worst thing that ever happened to her when her mom separated from her dad, but she said it will be a story for another day. So we need to respect that. And what is the most beautiful thing that ever happened to your life?
Most beautiful.
Yeah.
Doing my comfort.
Oh, guys.
That is the most beautiful that I've ever.
So the most beautiful thing that ever happened to your life was sitting for your KCSE exams.
And
You
passing
felt
it.
so good.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. So ungetaka nini, like after from 4 years? I know you're looking for money. You told me you're looking for money to go back to your studies. So ungetaka kufanya nini?
Nursing.
Nursing.
Yeah.
Celia angetaka sana kufanya nursing, alipita exam yake ya KCSE, and now she's staying with me as a nanny so that anaweza save pesa yake kidogo arudi shule. So God will make a way. Yeah, God will make a way. Tutasaidiana anyway, tunaweza saidiana. So I just know that God will make a way, even the same way your boyfriend told you that he He will support you. I still believe that God will make a way. There is nothing that is impossible in this world. Everything is possible. So you believe that one day you will chase your goals, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so amazing. So, we're just going to ask Selfa. It's good to ask. It's good to ask. So, Selfa, what are those good things that maybe you would want someone to like? Okay, you said that you are looking for money to go back to school, right? And you didn't want to feel like a liability in front of your parents and all that. So you decided to look for a job. So have you ever been a nanny to any other house?
No.
You've never been a nanny to any other house. So what are those expectations maybe so far since we've stayed with you, what are those things that you feel like, and just be honest, there's no condemnation, and I'm just going to be honest with you, there's no condemnation. What are those things you feel like, this woman, banangi? For now, no. Okay, and what are those things you feel like maybe need to be changed? I don't see. Hey guys, I am a good employer. So guys, this is it. Selfa just said that she ain't saying anything nice. Doesn't mean that I am a good employer. Before I employed Selfa, let me tell you a short story of mine. I know one day it will be a vlog for another day, but let me tell you a short story of mine. Let's come here first. So, Sally, what I want you to do, nataka wewe utanikarangia hii kabeji. Kuna siku Selfa hakulangi cabbage by the way, na kuna siku alinikarangia mpaka nikasikia this girl amefanyia hii cabbage justice. So Selfa atatupikia cabbage vile alikaranga ikiwa tamu, and guys, today you're going to follow Selfa's recipe. Selfa, ulitumia nini na nini na nini? Tuone kama iko hapa.
Hazikotoa hapo zote.
Vitunguu.
Nyanya.
Royco. Nataka akaange vile alikaanga, maana ile justice alifanyia hiyo cabbage. Hey, it was so nice. So guys, this is it. This was a secret I was telling you. My viazi na ngoja nini kabisa, so that mash kwangu ikwe easy. So sasa unaweza endelea na nini hapo. Acha niweke hizi vitunguu za mashed potato pia. Nilikuwa hata nishaziosha ngoja na watu kuona uendelee. So guys, mimi naenda kutengeneza mashed potatoes. I'm going to learn Selfa's way kitu alifanya ikakuwa tamu. Yes, I cooked nice cabbage, but alipika ikakuwa tamu. So Selfa pia anaenda ku learn kitu naenda kufanya kwa mashed potatoes. So we are going to teach each other hapa kwa jikoni. So guys, before we go to that, I was just telling you a short story. You've just heard my employee has just said that so far so good. And it's not that I'm that good person. Nimeandika pia watu, various people, na kumekuwa na ups and downs, but I learned there is this channel ya Susie's Homestead. Before I was looking for a house help, nilikuwa pray about it. My sister knows that nilikuwa talk to God about it, because I was like, God, I want someone mwenye hata sumbuana and all that. But hata mimi, it was just not about praying and God thing and all that. I came to realize there were some things zenye nilikuwa, and that is why I always tell people, learn from your mistakes. If kuna mistake yenye ulikuwa unafanya huko nyuma, please don't come to a new chapter with the same mistake, because there were mistakes that I was doing behind then. So I said this time around, I'm not going to come back with the same mistake that I had with my last nannies, and I said that I will not employ the mistakes that I had with the last nannies to the previous nannies. So that is what is working for us. So deep inside it will be a story for another day, guys. So thank you so much. That was our story. That was everything about us. So let's go straight to cooking. So guys, we are back. We are done with the cooking. Tumeona vile tumefanya haraka and all that. So hii ni chakula yetu. Salfa, chukua yako uonje. Kitu ya kwanza naenda kukimbia kuonja cabbage. Naambia Salfa upika cabbage smart sana. Sijui kama mtaona. Okay. I don't know. But hebu ona, look at that. Iko poa, so let me try. So guys, try this recipe. Mashed potato iko on point. Nimeboil 2 potatoes, nikeka salt, nikeka margarine, nikeka milk. That food is perfect even for your children. Then with some eggs hapo kando na cabbage. Nothing feels good like just eating good cooked food. Chakula tamu na yenye haina spices. Yani unakula tu kitu tamu na haina spices. Salfa comment, iko sawa ama haiko sawa?
Iko sawa, nice one.
It's a nice one. So guys, as we just finished this video, so thank you so much for being in my show. Nawapenda sana. Salfa, I thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Oh, I thank you for being my amazing guest for today's show. God bless you.
Amen.
Oh, thank you. Utaambia nini viewers wetu?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to my channel. Remember to give it a like. Comment hapo chini. Guys, ni nini tufanye, ni nini tusifanye, and we will continue with this journey together. So, karibuni sana.